Car spotting for the past 7 years, the Ferrari 275 GT. Hi there guys, my name is David, you are watching VivaLaAutomotive and this is Supercar Sessions. Supercar Sessions is basically me going through these posh areas of London trying to photograph some of the rarest, coolest and most expensive cars out on the streets. All cars are given points based on their price, exclusivity and importance, and the total points tally is added up at the end of each episode, so keep on watching up until the end and subscribe for more weekly episodes. We are starting off today's episode here at the Connaught Hotel with this stunning white and blue Ford GT. But before we go and have a look at this stunning beauty over here, I'd like to set the goals for today's episode, and since it's a beautiful weather out today, I think that we should see at least one hypercar today and at least 2 Ferrari 812 Superfast or GTSs. So if you want to see if I actually see those cars, watch until the end of today's episode. And now let's go and have a look at this Ford GT over here. This car is finished in the classic white and blue spec. I think that this may have been the launch spec as well, with the blue stripes sort of running all over the car. One quirky thing about this car are the doors, which apparently are absolutely awful, because when you open the door, then you also open part of the roof. So when you're getting in, there's a big chance that you're going to get beheaded or whatever. Here in the front you've got these massive fans, and once again this sort of classic 60s look, although this car was made in I think 2003, something like that. Guys, I have moved over to Belgravia because there is one of the most special Ferraris that I've seen out and about in quite a while, and the Ferrari that I'm talking about is this beautiful blue Ferrari 275 GTB. Every now and then you get to see quite cool Ferraris out here in London. You know, sometimes you see the LaFerrari, most of the times you see the Ferrari 488 Pista, etc. But seeing these 60s Ferraris is a bit of a rare occurrence. I don't think that I've seen a 275 GTB in the last year. The last time I've seen one was in front of the Dorchester Hotel, and the car that time was finished in black, whereas this one over here is finished in blue. So I'm quite excited to see this Ferrari just parked up here. I think that there's around 300 to 400 of these driving around the world, each one of them priced at around $3 to $5 million. So quite an expensive Ferrari if you ask me. This beautiful headlights in the front, this classic 60s flowy design, I absolutely love it, with these vents over here as well. This car came out at around the same time as the classic Ferrari 250 GTO, but that car was a race car, whereas this was more of a cruiser, if I could call it that. As if the 275 GTB parked over there wasn't enough, on the exact same street there is this chalk Porsche GT3 and this black Porsche Carrera GT. I've seen this specific Carrera GT around quite a bit because the owner lives here in Belgravia, and he has got a cool collection of cars such as the McLaren Senna, a black Lexus LFA as well, but I haven't seen this car in like the past month or so, and it is even cooler seeing this together with the 275 over there. As I said, finished in black with a brown interior, 1 out of 1,200 and something. I think it has got the screaming V10 here in the back. Have a look at that, and these two exhausts. A stunning car, and the owner drives it quite hard as well. Guys, I am back in front of the Connaught Hotel where I started today's episode because there is a new car next to the Ford GT, and it is this white Porsche 959. Believe it or not guys, I have been car spotting for the past 7 years, yet this is the first Porsche 959 that I've seen out on the street here in central London, and it is finished in one of my favorite specs, this white on white with red interior. There's only 232 Porsche 959s out in the world, so it is not that surprising that I haven't seen one yet, and people don't really drive them all that much because they cost £2 million or so. But I mean, I've missed them on quite a few occasions. I've missed one in Monaco, I've missed one here in London. Thankfully, this legend of an owner has been driving this car for the past 3 days. So let's go and have a look at the spec. Guys, I feel like we have to bring these specs where the rims match the color of the car back, because that is just so cool. And the interior over here just finished in full-on red leather. So stunning. This car, the legend of the 1980s and 90s, sort of competing with the Ferrari F40, a bit less sort of known, a bit more understated, because yeah, I don't know, it just looks like a 911, but it is so special. Alright guys, and while I was filming cars on Park Lane, I managed to come across this black Bugatti Chiron, and it is the exact same one that I had a ride in last year, so it is incredible to see this car again. It is always great to see a car before all of the other car spotters arrive, to sort of have a look at it, you know, just by yourself. And that's exactly what I'm doing over here, just appreciating the lines on this Bugatti Chiron. Let's go and have a look around this car. As I said, it is finished in black with these red details, red brake calipers over here. Here in the back we have got the massive 8-liter W16 engine producing 1500 horsepower, and the rear wing is raised as it should be on these cars. Alright guys, so that is everything for today's Supercar Sessions episode. I think that today's episode has been super successful, because we have seen a hypercar, we have seen 2 Ferrari 812 super fast, and a bunch of other stuff. I've seen my first Porsche 959, just a great day out here in central London. So, if you've enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more automotive content every week. But that is everything for today. Thank you very much for watching, and hopefully see you next time.